Yeah, let's welcome Luz Pazos. Did I say your name right this time?
It's Luz Pazos.
Pazos. I cannot do right. Luz Pazos.
Yes,
okay.
Luz Pazos. It's kind of complicated for
pesos. What does pesos mean in
pesos
Spanish?
is like the coin that in Mexican bills, pesos.
Okay.
And
sorry,
that's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Pechos. Sometimes people call me Luz Pechos, and I'm like, Pechos is breast in Spanish. I prefer when they call me Luz Pechos, honestly. Because it's like, I
Luz breast.
I have some.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks for coming on to my show. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we first met at the Comedy and Magic.
Comedy and Magic.
Yeah, it was.
I gotta be honest. I was worried about coming to do the podcast because I was like, are people gonna understand the two of us doing a podcast?
Why?
With the accent.
With the accent? No, this show is all about accents, okay?
I was like, are we going to understand each other?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
That's called efficiency, okay? We work better when we don't talk to each other, we just, but not on the show.
Chinese.
Yeah, exactly.
Chinese
exactly. But we're talking about accents. Yeah. I still remember when I first got on TV, there's some audience complaint. They were like, "Oh, this Joe Wang is faking his accent."
Oh, they say that all the time.
Yeah, I know. Oh. You got that too, right?
Oh, on Instagram when I post something. Why is she faking her accent? What's up with? I'm like, dude, do you think I really want to sound retarded? Like, do you think this is fun for me? Like, I wish I didn't have it. Like people think like, why would I do it on purpose?
Oh, okay.
Does it happen to you?
Yeah. Still to this day, does he fake the accent to be funny? But to prove that I'm not relying solely on my accent, they did a show back in Boston when a group of comedians basically took turns to tell my jokes on stage without an accent.
Amazing.
Yeah, but I'm happy to report most of them still work.
That's amazing. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, people sometimes undervalue you because they want to say, because you have an accent, it's easier for you because you're ethnic. It's not easy. It's hard.
Yeah.
People will still give you a lot of crap.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like it will be easier.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's easy when you are the beginning and you want to do your first 5 minutes, right?
Even then, it's not everybody with an accent is a comedian.
Yes, but at least it gives you. I understand, gives you an edge. But when you're doing your tour and you're doing an hour, it will be much better if you didn't have the accent.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like the accent becomes like a handicap. So it's really, to me, it's annoying when they are like, you fake your accent. Can I curse?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Motherfucker, why would I want to do this shit?
Yeah, exactly.
It's really annoying.
Amazingly, when you curse, I don't see any accent.
You don't see any curse?
It must be a lot of practice.
I do it a lot.
Every morning, motherfucker.
Yeah. Wake up and see my boyfriend, motherfucker. Yeah.
Man. So, do you tour a lot in the United States?
Yeah, I try to tour as much as I can. Whenever I can get a gig, I just do it. I do try to go on the road once or twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So if I could go more, I would go more.
Oh, yeah. There's no other place like the road that really trains you,
Yes.
But maybe it's painful, to be honest, You get to the airport,
the travel.
And the travel. Oh, God.
The travel is the worst part.
I know. Not only you always hear bad news about airplanes. The door flew off. I was like, what? But then I was thinking maybe it's because the company name is Boeing. It sounds like a door flew off. Boing. I know it's a terrible.
Oh yeah, okay. I never think about that. To me, it's just being that shitty hotel room for like a week.
Oof.
Like it's like being like a little town in the hotel room, and you just go to the club, and you only have like those those typical American restaurants. And you just
well, you're offending Americans here.
No, it's just the complexes,
fine.
those complexes with like those like Wild Wing type restaurants, and you just gotta go eat there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then do the show. And I know that's the hard part, the travel, being in the hotel room.
But what about like food you have during travel?
Oh, I remember when I started going on the road, I gained so much weight because you can eat at the club, right? Because it's free. So you take advantage, eat at the club, and you get fries, burgers.
Yeah.
All day, every day. That's what you eat.
Yeah, and when you travel, you're always afraid, what if I'm going to be hungry later? So you just shove a lot of stuff in.
Shove a lot of stuff. It's free. You just eat it. And then there is no...
wait a minute. You got free food? No.
You don't? I got free food everywhere.
Oh, okay. Wow. Good for you.
I just got to show up somewhere and they're like, are you hungry?
But I just want to ask you, do you get hit on a lot when you're doing shows? Or
by
after
comedians?
The show? But no, by anyone, comedians or non-comedians.
Okay, I get hit on by comedians. No, because most comedians already know me, know I have a fiance, they know him. He comes a lot to the shows. I don't know if you saw him that
No,
day.
I haven't. Yeah.
He comes with me, and the audience, they sometimes offer to buy me a drink, but I think I'm too aggressive on a stage.
Oh, okay. You scare them away.
I scare them away. I swear.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah, I'm too
you
aggressive.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, fuck you, everybody. So I think they are like, oh my God, she's insane. I don't want to talk to her.
I don't want to do. Okay.
It's too much, I think it comes up to like too strong, like too aggressive.
Maybe
it's like a dude. So guys.
Okay.
But it's good. It's good. I don't want guys to like be talking to me after the shows. They're like, let me buy you a drink. No, I get it for free at the club. I don't need you to buy me a drink.
Oh yeah.
I don't need you to do anything. Just buy a T-shirt. Buy a T-shirt. Buy a T-shirt. Buy my merch.
Oh, okay. But do you get most of your income from merch or do
I get it
comedy?
from the shows, but honestly, sometimes I make as much money as in the merch as I was paid on the weekend.
Oh, good for you.
Or sometimes I get more on merch than what I got paid on the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, but then by merch you mean you just sell it after the show?
After the show.
Okay, not just selling online.
Oh, online I sell too.
Oh,
and I
okay.
get a lot of sales
Sales
monthly.
okay.
Like I know that, for example, if I post a video and it goes like a viral or has a lot of likes and shares, people start buying more my merch, because I usually tape with my merch and people ask, oh, that shirt is so cool. So I post about it and I get multiple sales.
Smart.
That's how I do it.
Yeah, yeah, but then wow, that's very interesting. Do you sell your merch on Instagram or TikTok or?
No, I just post videos on my website. On my website.
Not on Instagram or anything.
No, I post videos. Right now that I'm gonna come out with my album this 2025.
Oh wow! Congratulations!
My album. Thank you.
Yeah.
To promote it, I'm gonna. What I was thinking, I was like gonna be giveaways of T-shirts on Instagram to get the album and all.
No, you shouldn't. No,
I shouldn't.
No.
Okay, I won't. Yeah. But I have so many T-shirts. If you go on my website, you see all the styles of T-shirts I have.
Do you design them yourself?
My fiance is a designer.
Oh wow, good for you.
So he designs the shirts.
Oh wow. Does your fiance looking for other partners or?
You can tell me. And I can ask you to do this.
No. I'm just kidding. Because I don't have very good fashion sense.
You don't have really good. I can tell now. Just
Why do you have to be so honest? Usually my guests just lie their ass off. Yeah, see. Well, yeah, I can look at your shoes. Did your fiance design this? Or?
No, he got them, but didn't design them. These are actually Prada.
Wow! No, it looks really nice.
It looks nice. Yeah. I like cool shit. I like cool stuff.
I like them, but I just don't know what's cool. That's very hard for me to judge.
Well, there are stores that buy really cool stuff. Like if you go to Dover Street Market in downtown LA.
Street market.
Dover Street Market
Okay.
is a chain that is also in London and in New York, and they buy really nice stuff from different brands.
Now you're talking about expensive now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's like I like to do shopping like that. I love nice stuff.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Man, we have we have very different taste, you know.
Very different
I love
taste,
shitty stuff, you know.
You do Amazon? Okay.
Yeah, now you can tell. Yeah. You just came back from Peru, right?
I just came back from Peru.
Yeah, that's where you grew up.
I grew up in Peru.
Oh, okay. So when did you leave Peru?
I left Peru when I was 17. I went to Italy.
Oh, well, I would imagine that's probably relatively easy transition, right? Spanish, Italian, they're kind of close. Or?
Yeah, what was difficult was, I think I was too young, living on my own.
Come on, you're 17.
Yeah,
you were
Chinese.
17. No, yeah.
Chinese people start working at 3.
Oh, yeah.
But I was, honestly, it was because, from being a girl in Peru, a little bit like, your family, then you're there, you have freedom,
Well, was your family wealthy or?
Well, no, but they were
or?
able to send me to study.
Oh, well, still, that's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to do college there, and it was really fun.
Oh, okay.
But it took me like a year to get used to like that cultural shock. It was a shock still, and it was like the first year I wasn't studying at all. I was just going out partying, doing. I was just amazed by this new world.
Oh, so what city in Italy did you go to?
Bologna.
Bologna. Oh, I have never been there. I've been to Florence, the touristy towns. Venice, Rome.
Milan,
yeah.
Bologna is in the north and is the oldest university in the world. So it's not
Bologna, when we talk about like...
Are you thinking about Bolognese sandwich?
Yeah, Bolognese spaghetti sandwich. Is any relation at all?
Bolognese, the spaghetti bolognese is from Bologna.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got one thing right in this country.
The Bolognese sandwich is from New York.
Oh, okay. It's like what we call this hamburger, like, I don't know if it has anything to do with Hamburg in Germany.
Yes, it does.
It does?
It does. I was reading about it, and it has to do with it. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know you read.
Me too. I was surprised when I it.
So how do people party there over in Bologna?
Oh, that's why it was interesting because, in Peru, I could never go out. I had to ask permission. And if I did something bad during the week, my mom would tell me, you cannot go out for a month, she will ground me for long periods of time.
Okay.
So when I moved there, everybody parties since the morning.
Really?
The city basically is a university, and they have bars everywhere. And everybody's packed with the students drinking. Every night there is a different party, like the Greek party, the French party, the English party. Every student colony of students have a party every night. So there are not
every
clubs.
Night. Jesus.
Everybody's drinking constantly. There is l'aperitivo that is in the afternoon after at around 6 p.m. before dinner. People go and you buy a drink. The bars have free food. So it's called aperitivo. So people will go do l'aperitivo, dinner, then go party. It was a lot of party. It's a lot of party.
Okay.
It's a party town.
Yeah, I know. But how long did it take to get sick of it? Do you ever get sick of partying? But,
yeah, I got sick.
Yeah. But how long did it take for you to get sick of it? 4 years later, I got sick of it.
It was like, what the fuck? It was like, why people are so free to do whatever they want here, and I will never be able to do whatever I want at home.
Yeah, but
so it was a shock. That was a shock.
Your culture shock is about partying.
More like that. For example, in Peru, you could study. My mom was like, you gotta go to Italy to study international law so you can be a diplomat. Okay.
Oh.
You have a straight path to where people think you should do or be or whatever. When I got there, my friends will study whatever they wanted to do, to study, right? And there are like really specific things, like Greek. You could graduate in Greek history from this year to this year, Greek languages and French literature from the 1700s. You could study whatever you wanted, even if it seemed like useless. And it's useless, right? But people will do whatever they wanted to do. So that was the shock. The shock was like they wouldn't have anybody tell them what they should do or think.
They wouldn't worry about jobs and stuff.
No, they don't worry about jobs. Exactly. But they're worried. That's the thing about Europeans. They're like more like free-minded, too much sometimes, a little bit. That's why I got tired of Europe. But the good thing is like too much freedom. You can be wherever you want to be, which for me was new because before I was, you could do some things, but they were like, I could do whatever I want to do.
Oh, okay.
So that was like the shock for me. The shock is like, I don't really know who I am because I've never, everything that I wanted to do is because someone else told me.
Yeah, okay. That takes a while to kind of redefine yourself. Yeah.
Yes, it does me redefine. Then, for example, I did 1 year of college in Peru, and you will have to memorize a bunch of things. And even when I started college, they will ask you to write essays with your opinion. And I was like, wait a second. Why do I have to have critical thinking? Why do I have to think? So that was a shock too, you know? Like, I have to, like, you're not used to that. You're used to, like, everybody tells you memorize this and you have good grades and that's how it should be. But then people, you learn that there is something like critical thinking and analyzing, and then it's a shock. It's a shock because you learn a lot about that you didn't know about you and how the world should be, how it works.
But I would imagine like colleges in Peru should be similar, right? You know, once you're in college, your parents are not around, you're free to party.
No, your parents are always around. They're always around. People are always in your business.
Oh, really?
Everybody is up your business. Your mom, your grandfather,
but they're
aunt,
not around.
Your neighbors. But you live with them. They're in your life. They're constantly.
Even if you go to college?
Yeah, you live with your family.
Oh, real? Oh, wow.
Like, I have so many friends that they didn't leave their home until they got married. That's how, and they're proud about it. I left my home when I got married.
Oh, okay.
Too bad for you, bitch. I left when I was young. Like,
oh my God.
How boring is that, right? How boring. You left.
But then it depends on the personality, though. I used to be honest, I used to look down on people who just never left their hometown. But now I'm like, well, you know, they got a point. You know, I guess it's comfortable, you know. But
I don't. I think, I think my life was much better. The things I will never regret is living.
Yeah, but we can get back together again 10 years later and see how you feel about it. Because I used to be like that too. I'm going to see the world, experience everything. And then 3 or 4 years ago, I went back to my hometown to shoot a film there. I just saw, you know, a lot of people never left town. Even their furniture was from back in the 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then they wake up in the morning, the first thing they thought about is breakfast and mahjong, you know, just that's how they spend their lives. So I was like, well, to me, that was pretty decent too. And they were asking me, you know, why do you try so hard? You try so hard, but now you're here too.
You know, this is the American mentality. You see, this is the thing. Americans try too hard. And you get contagious. It's contagious. So you try too hard. And why? Sometimes I also think, I go back home and I'm like, why try so hard? Life could be good anyways.
Oh, okay. But I'm amazed you came back. So
you're amazing. But listen, I was thinking about buying a place there.
Okay.
So I'm trying to do this like at a nice place. It's a nice area. And then eventually one day I will probably go back to live there. But it's still, you know, I have so much fun doing a stand-up that's why I wouldn't go back.
Oh, there's no stand-up scene in Peru?
It's really small, limited. It's not like in America. And I just love doing it here.
Oh. So I can tell you really enjoy the stage. You know, when you're on stage.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. If one day I get sick of stand-up, maybe I'm going to go back. I don't know. My fiancé is Italian, so we were thinking about doing half. Like
Oh,
6 months in Italy.
Is there a
6
stand-up
months-
scene in Italy? Or?
No, we were thinking about retirement, older couple plans. Not right now. I think I will do
I'm
stand-up
sorry,
until I
you're a
get tired.
stand-up comedian. You can't retire. No,
We can retire.
yeah, we
that's
can't
true.
retire. We can't get sick. You know, we just have to keep going. You know, that's
I'm counting on one day get sick of it, but I haven't. It's been like 12 years, and I'm not sick of it. I still love it, and I like it. I like it more. So I just don't know. I'm just thinking when I get sick of it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. To be honest, you know, sometimes
How long have you been doing stand-up?
I've been doing this for more than 20 years.
Are you sick of it?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I'm just tired. It's just like, I just want to sit somewhere motionless.
That's what you wanna do?
That's what I enjoy. Though. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Maybe when I'm 20 years and I'm only
Yeah.
12. But let me
Yeah.
ask you this: Are you sick of stand-up or the business?
Yeah, mostly the business.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, I'm sick of the business too, but
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sick of stand-up.
Okay. But business is part of the stand-up now, you know,
Yeah,
especially with
everything is a
this day and age. Yeah. So that's why sometimes I feel so tired. Oh, no.
Yeah, every day is like a hustle, right? You
Yeah.
have to post. You gotta think about social media.
Yeah,
you gotta
God.
be on your feet. You gotta be constantly doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more complicated. You just know before you only had to be funny.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You know, somebody is taking care of you, your other side, I mean. But now it's just, whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy. So did you start in China?
Oh, no, I started here in Boston, though.
In Boston.
I'm very new to LA, but I'm more familiar with the northeastern scenes there.
And what
Yeah.
do you think? What's the difference between the northeastern scene
Oh.
and Los Angeles scene?
Yeah, I think the Northeast is more traditional, you know, just older style stand-up comedy clubs that's been there for like decades, you know, most of the shows are like that. But here you have more independent shows, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels different. Also, the geography. LA is just so big, you know. the most number of shows I did here in LA was like 4 shows a night. That
Yeah.
was the maximum. But in New York, you can easily do 5 a night, you know. So-
Sometimes 6.
Yeah.
Because the clubs are open until 2 a.m.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like I used to go to New York to do shows, and I would do 5, 6 a night on the
Mm-hmm.
weekends, and it was nice. It was nice to be able to get up all the time.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
hated the weather though. I wouldn't live there.
Well, you know, I used to live in Boston, so New York weather is quite mild to me.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But in Boston, do you also have a lot of comedy clubs like in New York?
Not as many, but there's still a very vibrant scene there. A lot of great comedians came out of it. You know, like Louis C.K.,
Louis C.K., yeah.
Bill Burr.
A lot of angry motherfuckers. huh?
Oh man, that town prides itself in being mean and angry.
Yeah.
It's competing with New York
Yeah.
just to see who is meaner. You know? But both cities are pretty mean, you know, because I remember back in 2004, I went from Boston to New York. I stood on stage and said, "Hey, everybody, I just came from Boston." Everybody's booing. It was just, then I realized, oh, the Yankees just lost the game to the Red Sox, and the people are still bitter about it.
Like the election.
Oh, yeah.
The
Election, yeah.
Like LA booing everybody else in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Yes, I mean, but my favorite comedians are guests from these places that are like really mean people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Latina. I'm very mean too. You know.
I don't think you're mean.
Perfectly fit on that New York scene.
Oh, but New York is very, how do you say, tolerant, you know, just, you can be anybody there, you're fine. You know?
I just feel like they're very liberal. Like
Yeah.
But I feel like what I meant is like when I go there, all the comedians are like not friendly and like really like whoa.
Oh, really?
So it's just
why am I feeling the opposite?
really.
Because, yeah, when I go there, like, other comedians will come out and watch my set and they just say, "Hey, you did this different than last time," or, you know, you could
Maybe
try
because
this.
you're a guy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe
Wait a
you're a
minute.
guy.
What are you saying?
They're meaner to girls, I think. Yeah.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
just found that really hard to believe anybody who's going to be really mean to you or something.
Well, No, they think you're just a pretty girl, and like I have that feeling. Now, it's not all. I'm not saying all the comedians, but it's very different in LA. In LA, everybody's so bubbly, right? Hey, what's going on?
Oh, in LA. Oh, yeah.
LA, yeah. In New York, hey, what's up? Yeah. Oh, you live in Los Angeles.
LA.
Oh, you probably suck because you're from LA. I don't know. I feel like that's a feeling. But I mean, I'm not saying that they're mean. Just they're not as friendly as Los Angeles.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles, they were like, "Ooh, yes, come here, sit here." They are like all like they're on their own. They have their group and.
Oh yeah.
But I noticed when I was going frequently that I was making friends and people were like getting more familiar with me, and we were like opening up and being closer. So I could tell eventually we would have had friends.
Yeah.
But it would have been really difficult to get people to open up to you and be nice to you.
Oh, I see.
It takes a little bit of time.
I guess I was just too used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it took me like 3 years living in Boston to gradually liking it. Because I lived before Boston, I was in Texas.
Oh, what part?
Houston.
Okay, that's great.
You got the southern hospitality. People are nice and slow and warm.
I love people in Texas.
Yeah, but then I went to Boston. It's completely the opposite. So it took me a while to get used to it. But after I got used to it, it's okay. I'm okay with people have this attitude and stuff. I said, well,
You were okay with that?
Yeah. I got used to it.
I mean, for me, it's hard after living in Los Angeles and everybody's fake.
Oh yeah,
And then you go to there and everybody's too real, and I'm like, it's too much for me. Like, can you just fake you like me for a little bit so I can feel good?
You prefer the fake, but that's what I say about like the political correctness or being woke or whatever. They were like, oh, they're just hypocrites. I'm like, wow, that's my best hope. Okay, I take hypocrisy any day. At least with hypocrisy, they know what is good and they pretend to be that. At least that's an effort.
Yeah, but it's not honest.
Yeah.
It's not honest.
Yeah.
To me, it's not honest, and it's gonna explode at some point, and it's gonna be bad for people because you can keep going like this. We cannot keep going like this. It's too political correct. It's bullshit.
Oh, yeah. But if it's the other extreme is not cool either. But I just feel that it has to be some kind of back and forth. Without the wokeness, people probably are not aware of a lot of things. But when you push it too far, then people are going to push back.
Everybody's pushing back.
Yeah, there's a balance. There has to be a balance.
I think in comedy, there shouldn't be wokeness. There are a lot of woke comedy now, and I would rather just watch anything else. I would rather watch the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how boring is this?
Kardashians are so woke.
Yeah, but I would
rather...
They
only date black guys. No.
That's true. They're the most... They're the less
I'm
racist
just kidding.
people.
No,
they're the less racist
Well, we might get canceled by the Kardashians, but which is fine. Yeah. But on the other side of woke is what I really don't like is comedians always say, oh, I got canceled. I'm like, really? You're touring. You're on podcasts. Well, where you were canceled. I don't like people complaining about getting canceled. Nobody's really canceled now.
No, I don't think you're canceled, but I think you're limited.
Yeah.
Like, for example, to give you an example, if you're trying to work or sell a TV show or something, you cannot post anything that is going to be deterring to your career. Like, let's put, if you're trying to sell a TV show, you have a deal, and you support Trump, you cannot post anything to support Trump. Or like if you want to do a joke about LGBTQ, they're going to tell you not to do it. So that's limiting.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
I know a lot of people that had gone through that, and it's like really, I mean, why would you want to limit a person to do whatever they want to do? What the type of jokes or whatever. At the end of the day, are jokes, right? Yeah.
But then I think that's the problem with stand-up comedians. We're telling jokes, but people take it personally.
They take it
That's
for
very unique about stand-up comedy. You know, if it's in a movie or in a sitcom, whatever, people just, that's okay. But if it's one person on stage telling a similar joke, then they're like, oh, you know, that guy.
It feels worse when you're foreign because it's really condescending. Because it's still a woke American person telling you what you should do. That is okay because
you got this too?
This is what is good. Let me tell you, because I'm obviously better than you. Let me tell you how you do things.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I'm surprised you got this too.
It's patronizing.
Yeah.
And it's more racist than a guy in the Midwest telling me I'm a wetback. I'd rather have that guy tell me I'm a wetback than you telling me that I shouldn't do this because it's offensive to you, basically, because it's not offensive to you. Like, the people that I'm doing it about is not even offensive to them.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what really bothers me.
Yeah, I mean...
It bothers me when people just want to tell you what to do because they think they know better.
Yeah. But that's very Hollywood, though.
It's very Hollywood, yeah.
But both Hollywood and New York is the same. I remember when I was trying to get on Letterman's show, the producers were like, oh, what if... people in the Midwest couldn't understand his accent. I'm like, I toured Midwest too, but then they just feel that, the people in other parts of the country are dumber than us. What if they don't understand?
Yeah. And they understand. What if?
Yeah, of course,
Obviously, I had the same feedback for other things. Like, what about her? I'm like, it's always going to be something with the accent.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I get it because for comedy, if you mispronounce one word, your joke can go wrong.
Oh, yeah. But you're a comedian. You know how to do it. But then people don't trust it.
But they're always gonna question your intelligence. That's another issue. They're always gonna question your intelligence. It doesn't matter that you studied, you graduated college. It doesn't matter that you work on this a lot. It doesn't matter because you have an accent. They're always gonna question it.
Oh yeah. But if you have a British accent, that's a different story.
If you have a British accent, you could like work like in the fields all your life, and you come here and you're that shit.
Oh yeah.
Because you are like, wow, you're from British, right?
Yeah. That's British accent. French accent sometimes gets more respect too. It depends. It depends. Yeah.
Because they're so stuck up. Like, But the British get so cheap.
No, sorry. This is such a bad stereotype.
But yeah, the British. The British get so much respect.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Because
Chinese don't get respect. Peruvians don't get respect. We're just at the lowest.
But that's what I always say to people. Latinos and Asians, we make baseball great again. Let's have the Dodgers, okay?
That's the only thing we have going on for ourselves. Wow. And I don't even like baseball.
Oh, yeah. Well, baseball actually is a lot of fun to watch in the stadium. You have a little beer, popcorn, chat with people.
I don't know. I feel like it's like a bunch of obese guys throwing a ball. How is that a sport? It's
basically baseball and golf. You can be overweight and still do it.
It's like bowling. I don't know. I don't get baseball at all.
Oh,
okay. To me, it's like just
baseball.
lame.
Yeah, but with bowling, it's even worse. You go there, you don't know how many people stuck their fingers into the 3 holes.
That's true. Greasy fingers, I don't know what they did before.
Yeah, and then they're selling pizza over there.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I'd rather do bowling than baseball, though.
Oh, yeah.
I like greasy holes.
Oh, yeah, greasy holes. Okay.
Like glory holes to me.
Glory holes. Oh, nice. Oh, well, that's good to know what you're into. Yeah, but then
that's my kink. That's my kink.
Wow, you have such a healthy kink, by the way. Speaking of bowling, I used to bowl with my coworkers and so forth. I still remember to this day in Boston, a bunch of guys were bowling. All of a sudden, for some reason, they have a big screen TV right in front of us. And I just remember that was when Rihanna first came out. And all of a sudden, they started to play.
She came out like
Not came out of the concert or anything. She came on the music scene, and all the guys just stopped, just started to watch her, because her music video was so hot. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, they even stopped the bowlers. I was like, whoa, that's something.
Yeah, because I mean, bowling is such an emasculating sport. So
Emasculating.
Yeah,
why
that's
do you
how
say
they
that?
redeem themselves.
People are degrading themselves playing bowling. That's what you're saying.
I don't know. I will never think it's sexy. What's sexy about a guy hanging out with a ball and like a tracksuit going to with his buddies?
Oh, okay. Oh,
Do you think it's sexy?
I can't tell. I'm a guy. I don't find any guy sexy.
I don't
just
I don't know. I still think football is soccer.
Oh,
soccer is very
soccer. Oh, yeah.
masculine.
Yeah, because they wear less.
They were less. You can see. You can see their. You can see their muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
I grew up with soccer.
What?
So I grew up with soccer.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't. And American football to me is lame. They stole the word from us. Football. They took it and did their own thing, and now we had to call it soccer.
Soccer, yeah. But I have to say, but football to me is the most enjoyable game to watch on TV. It's the
Why?
pace.
Because they push each other.
Yeah. It's more like a war. Just you line up. You have a captain there. You have strategies. That's how.
But you
I
have
felt.
strategy in other things too.
Yeah, in soccer definitely, but soccer it's just slower. There are fewer goals. That's.
You like people getting pushed around.
Oh yeah. There's more impact.
Impact their head.
Yeah.
Get an injury.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad about it, but yes. Oh my God! You're getting more and more medical now.
I joke that everybody in my country has CTE, chancla traumatic encephalopathy. We got too much chancla.
What is chancla?
Oh, you don't know what chancla is? This is so funny. Chancla is like the thing actually my merch says chancla. It's it's a flip flop that Latinas are known for because they hit their kids.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like educational tool, like the rulers in China.
Everybody knows about it. What does the ruler?
Ruler, or in a lot of Asian countries, they discipline the kids with a ruler.
The ruler?
Yeah.
It seems too mild. I thought you guys would have something worse.
Oh, like we use slippers too at home. Yeah.
Spikes? No. What would you?
It's just slippers. We use slippers too. Yeah.
I would think you had something more strong.
Like a torture tool.
Yeah.
If you don't finish your homework, waterboard.
Waterboarding. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Or hanging from a cage. I would think you guys are extreme.
Actually, Chinese tortures are pretty famous. Yeah. There are some gruesome tortures. Yeah.
I heard they put people over fire and say something.
Oh yeah. That
confess.
of course. Yeah.
Or stretch out all your limbs.
Mm-hmm. Well, no. In the old days, they have 5 horses.
The 5 horses.
Yeah. The 4 limbs by 4 horses and 1 for the head. And then you just drive the horse at the same time. Your body is gone.
Yeah, the Spanish did that too.
Oh, really?
They stole it from the Chinese.
Oh, wow.
They brought it to Peru.
Yeah, but Peru has a lot of ties with Spain, right?
Yeah, because they conquer us.
Yeah.
They came.
But do you recognize the Queen of Spain or whatever?
No. We
unlike
freed
Canada.
Ourselves.
Oh, okay.
And we're bye-bye, Spanish bastards.
Okay.
They left. But they left a lot of DNA problems.
Oh, what do you mean DNA problems?
Because, listen, the people that came from Spanish, the Spanish that came to conquer, weren't the best Spanish. Were a lot of people from jail.
Oh, okay.
Criminals.
Yeah.
So all the conquistadores were criminals, people really bad, like murderers, So the Peruvian, the natives back then, they have a little bit more honor in code, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And they would respect words. Like, for example, there is a thing that happened when Pizarro came and saw the Inca at Atahualpa.
Yeah.
He told the Inca offered him a room full of gold in exchange for his life, and he agreed to it. So he made people bring gold from everywhere, gave him that gold, and he still killed him. So that was our first encounter with this type of trickery.
Oh, wow.
So we didn't have that kind of like, I don't know how to call it, like
mentality.
The mentality of just cheat on people, right?
Oh, okay.
So we mix it with our own natives, and we formed the Peruvian that is right now a corrupted motherfucker that is in Peru and it causing a lot of problems.
Okay.
So there is no much integrity as a culture.
Oh, well, but are you more Hispanic or a native?
I think
South
I'm more
American?
Hispanic.
More Hispanic. Oh, okay.
I'm a cheating bitch. No. I'm more Hispanic. I think I have a lot of Hispanic.
Oh, okay. You've done any DNA test or?
I refuse to do that. That's for white people.
I didn't do that either.
Yeah.
Because I used to study genetics in college.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. But then still, I was like, why do I want to know that?
Why would you want to know?
Yeah.
I don't. Why? I mean, this is for people that really want to feel like they're ethnic, you know.
Oh,
white
okay.
people, they want to brag. Oh, I am Indian too. I can be offended for the Indians because I'm 1/4%.
Yeah, 1/4%. Oh, yeah, exactly.
But in my case, it's like, why will I do it? It's just a principle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like I wouldn't do therapy too.
Yeah.
Because it's too American.
Oh, okay.
I won't do anything that will qualify me as a woke person.
Oh, okay. Well, but you're doing this. No. This is more than a therapy.
This is really woke, yeah.
This is actually a therapy for me. You know, this I should call this podcast "Save Joe Wang." No.
When it's a Chinese therapist, it's different. You know, you're
it's getting more. Discount therapy, but it's getting more popular now. The therapy stuff, even in mainland China, you know, a lot of kids having psychological problems.
That's indulge yourself. That's self-indulgent to me. There is nothing that this won't fix.
Yeah, what do they call it in this country? A school of hard knocks or something? You know,
the knockouts, the knockout,
The
knockouts, the chancla school.
Yeah, okay. Well, interesting. You still don't believe in therapy?
No.
Okay. What about? Do you believe in what do they call it? And another type of therapy, drugs.
Drugs?
No,
I love drugs. Listen, I didn't believe in drugs. As I got older, like when I started doing comedy, I didn't even drink. Now I drink. Like as life gets tougher, you gotta use something to ease life. You know, like you drink or something.
But I'm the opposite, though. I used to drink a little bit, especially in Boston during snow day. You got nothing to do.
Yeah.
You just drink and watch football. That's. I had a little bit of a habit.
Okay.
But then after I started doing stand-up, I can't afford doing it anymore because I have an accent. And if I got drunk, man, that's just like Chinese plus drunkenese. It's just like, there's no way people can figure out what I'm saying.
I can afford to drink before the show.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
I cannot do it. After the show, I'll drink a lot. But before the show, yes. I started slurring my words, and then it's a total failure, you know. Okay. You don't know what I'm saying anymore. Like, you already don't know what I'm saying, you know, but that's even worse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so do you take pills or any drugs?
No.
Don't do drugs.
Not anymore. No, just kidding. No, I never got into it, though, because I used to smoke cigarettes.
But that's very Asian, right?
Yeah, but then that was bad. But then eventually I quit.
You quit?
Yeah, but I think cigarettes are really bad for your lungs.
It's bad, and it's bad for your teeth. You know, you don't want to look like the British.
But also, oh man, I didn't know they smoke a lot. Also, the finger is yellow. You know, it's bad. And then
I'd never smoked.
Oh, never smoked. Never. Man, let me tell you, it's the best thing in the world. No,
shit.
But it's very addictive. I have to say. It's like when I'm hungry, I want to smoke. When I'm sad, I want to smoke. When I'm happy, I want to smoke. Just constant. Just
You want to smoke, so you don't do it at all?
Oh yeah, I totally quit. But it took me 8 tries. I tried 8 times to quit.
8 times?
Yeah, it was really hard.
Wow.
Once I quit, and then after half a year to a year, I picked it up again because I was too depressed. But
well, do you ever go to those groups to quit something? The thing that Americans do, like AA.
Oh no, I never went to the groups.
There is one for people who are addicted to love. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there is a group for people that are addicted to love.
I know there's like group for sex addiction, but I didn't know there's
people that are constantly looking for love, which is like attention people, like seekers, like everybody in Los Angeles basically. So they have a group where they can self-indulge.
Wow, what a money-making idea!
It's a money-making idea.
Yeah,
and then they're like, "Oh my God, the group saved me." I'm like, "Bitch, just chill the fuck down."
But I don't know who is not craving for love.
Yeah.
I know some people like you could be perfectly fine by yourself, but you still want to feel some kind of love, right?
Yeah, but you don't go to a group like you're an addicted person.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But if you have a group like that, everybody should go to that group, right? Because everybody has addiction to love.
My point is like people just can't handle life anymore. You know that you need a group to just tell you how to be a person, like life coaches and those shit. Life coach.
Man, you're talking about me, man.
You go to a life coach?
No, that's why I'm doing this podcast.
You want to help me? You want to help me to get my shit unlocked?
To get some ideas on how to live a life. But seriously, I actually got inspiration from people just talking to people and about how they approach life, how they can deal with certain things,
Okay.
Yeah. But by the way, I almost forgot to ask. I always ask my guests, what is the 1 or 2 things that happened in your life that kind of shaped you,
Okay. Let me think.
Yeah.
Things that I can say on a podcast and without bombing everybody.
Yeah. But it's okay. You're not gonna bomb anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I moved to Italy, that shaped me because it was like a whole new experience, and it changed who I was, or made me realize to start thinking about who I was. Right.
Okay. So did you succeed in it? Did you really find yourself in Italy?
Yeah, I think it was a process. I think I know who I am right nowadays.
Okay.
I know what I want. I know what I don't want, and I know very well.
Well, that's a good place to be in your life.
Yeah. Exactly. That's now, right? But I went to Italy and I started questioning myself.
Okay.
So that second defining moment in my life.
But how do you get over it? Just keep trying or keep partying.
At some point, I just knew.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't give a fuck anymore. Like
like how many years or months?
It took a lot of years.
Oh, really? Oh.
Because
how did you arrive at that point? Did you do a lot of reading, talking to people?
No, that's bullshit. That's the thing that people do here: self-help books, therapy, coaching.
Man,
you just live a lot. You just live, do a lot of shit, and then one day you're like, listen, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want this. I want this. Just dealing with bullshit.
Oh, okay. You're just
dealing with a lot of
that's
bullshit.
That's I think that's a great advice. Actually, you gotta try everything 100%. Then you will know what you like or don't like. Yeah.
So I just like fuck this. Like. At the end of the day, you're like, this is what I like, this is who I am, and whatever.
Okay.
If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know?
I see.
So I'm at the point in my life where I know what I don't want.
Okay. But does that give you the courage to come to America later on?
Yeah. Then when I came to America, I was better shape as a person. It was way more difficult to be an immigrant. Way more easy to be immigrant. It was easier. I was more comfortable on my own skin. I still had a lot of insecurities that I still have some. But my second shaping
Let's
moment
focus
was
on
America.
that. What's your insecurities? No.
It seems like you're very secure.
No.
Oh, of course I have insecurities like everybody about my own abilities or about my physical appearance, because I'm from South America. Women, we are always focused on our physical appearance.
Oh, okay. That makes the two of us.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Guys are
The guys are a
luckier.
lot easier. Yeah, I have to say. Yeah.
Us is like it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It's in
I
your
totally
brain.
Understand. Yeah.
It's in my brain. Like my mom used to be like really mean when I was a kid and put a lot of pressure, but now she doesn't do it anymore. But it's in my brain.
Oh, okay. My parents are the opposite. You know, they give me the illusion that I was a handsome dude. You know.
Yeah. That's so lucky. That's so lucky. Obviously.
I know, but then it hurts me though, because
now you think you can get any
yeah,
chick.
exactly. I behave as if I'm hot shit. You know, just at a party, I don't even talk to girls. You know, I just stand at the corner and just let my sexuality take over. You know.
That sounds rapish.
But hey, I'm just standing there by myself. Why is it rapish? You know?
You're just dreaming about those girls.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That's weird. That's very twisted.
Yeah, but seriously, if you're not a good-looking guy but thinking you're good-looking, that's ridiculous too, right?
Do you have a girlfriend or something?
No, I'm married.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
married.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you don't need to worry about.
No, yeah, I don't
anything.
have to worry about it anymore.
You
but,
obviously got someone thinking
yeah.
you're good looking. You make her think that.
Oh yeah.
you were so strong on that you made her believe it. You know how convinced you are.
Oh
of
yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
That's the power of.
Oh yeah,
Your mind.
mind over matter. You know, it's always like that. You know?
I'm just kidding. By the
Oh
way.
no, yeah. But what was my question again?
What moments?
Yeah,
shape you?
exactly. Yeah, what moment kind of makes you who you are now? Like,
I think also becoming moving to America was another shaping moment,
oh, okay.
because it was such a different thing than anything else that I ever explored in my life. Honestly, to me, this is the best country in the world. To me, this is the best place ever.
Yeah, so there's a lot to offer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Here you can be who you want to be, or you can try at least, and you can live your dreams, and you can be happy. Like, if there is happiness, it's America. I don't know how to say, but
Oh,
if
really?
there is
Oh,
ever
wow.
happiness, it's in America. That's
That's
what I
very
feel.
refreshing. Because I met a lot of depressed people.
That's why it really bothers me, because they are too. You know what? You need to live in fucking Russia or something like that. I tell them, so you know what's really bad. This country gives you everything, and you just gotta pick something.
I see.
That's, to me, is unbelievable. That's, to me, is such a good luck. Everywhere else gives you nothing, and you have to try really hard. Like, I was raised to think life is shit, and if you're lucky, you're gonna survive it.
Yeah,
But here,
yeah.
everybody is raised to believe that they have to pursue happiness, which is like.
Oh
you know,
yeah, I always feel that's a mistake. You know, if you pursue happiness, you're never gonna get it. You know.
you're not gonna- what is it? It's so real happiness. Like,
yeah.
I grew up pursuing chickens in my backyard, and that's where more real. You know, you can touch it.
Oh
you can-
yeah.
But this habit, so it's like,
But-
it's a just mentality, you know. It's like when you're born in America, it's not good, because you
You
grow
don't
up to
appreciate
think-
a lot of things. Yeah.
You grow up, you're entitled to have the world owns you something. So if you don't get it,
Yeah.
you get depressed.
Oh yeah.
You're like sad.
Something's wrong. Yeah.
Why is that happening?
Yeah.
So you see, it's all about attitude. When you don't think the world owns you something, you're like, okay, I have a chance to do something. That was amazing, because I wouldn't have a chance anywhere else.
I see. Yeah, that's a great perspective. You know, that's probably why a lot of immigrants came to this country. They did so much. They just feel, oh, this is all opportunity.
Yeah.
But when you grow up with it, you just don't feel that way.
Yeah. You don't see how lucky you are to be able to have a job, for example.
Oh yeah.
That's luck, you know, to be able to have a job, to be able to rent your own apartment. That's luck. Like, to have air conditioning. Yeah. I was like, what? Water pressure?
Yeah.
Water pressure?
Yeah.
I'm still amazed by the water pressure. Like, I
but
still,
here's
when
the
I
thing,
take a shower, I'm like, this is thanks, America.
Yeah, but this is something we got really used to now. But I remember one guy, I couldn't remember, he's also a comedian. He just said, we didn't have hot water even in Western countries 50 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just a very recent thing, but now if you don't have hot water, people got pissed.
Yeah, you get pissed. Here, you called your manager.
Yeah,
You didn't
what?
have a hot water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sue you. No, but
okay.
honestly, no, yeah, but yeah, I do try to always be mindful of that. It's not I try to do mindfulness because no, but I try to be mindful of these things that to me are amazing.
But so basically, America made you a happy person.
Listen, I don't think I'm a happy person, but if I experience happiness, I think it's in America. Because I think it's that the place where you can live wherever you want to live. I wouldn't even be doing stand-up comedy if I was in Peru or Italy.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't have done anything that I really wanted in my life. Or maybe I would have done it, but it was going to be like really almost impossible in some places. And for some people, it's impossible to even dream about something. Like I was lucky, I was in a good family, I was able to go to study in a foreign country, but that's very few people. Most people just have to work in whatever they find and live a pointless life. So that's my therapy. I would say, like, that's how I live my life, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, I'm so lucky I get to live in America.
Okay, just your therapy is basically comparison.
Well, compared to others, I'm pretty like this guy.
Yeah.
But comparison.
Yeah, when we're talking, I always feel that we kind of agree that pursuit of happiness on its own is kind of fruitless, to say the least.
Yeah.
But to be happy about being just okay is a great attitude, right? Like I'm not doing great, but I'm doing okay. I'm fine, and I'm happy about that. That's a good attitude, right?
Yeah, but there's a difference between content and being like truthfully. Being content is different in the sense like you still want to push yourself to keep doing more, right? You don't want to be happy where you are either because it's human nature to want always more, right?
Yeah.
Like I moved to America, I wanted to do stand-up, but then I wanted to do this. Then I started doing this, I want to do more. It's natural that you want to achieve things, right?
Yeah.
But you just appreciate just to be able to have running water or pressure. It's those kind of things that like I like to go back home because I like to go to my mother's house.
Yeah.
And open the shower and be like, oh my God, America is amazing. Because I don't have that pressure because I love the things that are air conditioning.
Yeah.
Oh, humidity is awful. Like little simple things like this, that daily life, bigger spaces.
Yeah.
A nice car. Those things is like, so then I am more happier about my life.
Okay. But, you love driving here. You love driving around.
You love driving around. I hate driving, but I love my car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but right now it's like I'm more and more used to it now. It's just like almost second nature. You go out, you're in the car.
You're in the car. Yeah, it's like you're actually more in the car than anywhere else.
Oh yeah, I just still remember one time I looked back on my day. I was like, oh no, I drove 9 hours.
You drove
in LA. I didn't even go
LA?
outside of the city. Yeah, to go from place to place.
What did you do? Uber Eats? What was?
No. Oh, my secret job, DoorDash. That dude from a Chinese accent, that was me. No. But it's like taking my son was going to school. Sometimes take my son.
Okay, yeah.
Then I go have a meeting, come back, pick him up. It's just like the whole day. I come to a comedy show at night. It's like, oh my God, I've been driving so long.
Yes, you spend so much time in a car here.
Yeah,
the car is your second home.
Yeah, that's what I really want to have, just self-driving cars so I can at least do some work when I'm driving. You know?
The other day I was caught on traffic by a car, and then I follow the guy, of course, right?
What?
I follow him to tell him how much of a piece of crap he is. And then I look at it, it was a Waymo car. And I was like, dang.
Well, you can stop
cars.
it. Just
I can say anything because you don't have to tip them. I love that you don't have to tip Waymo cars.
Wow.
I'm cheap, like Chinese. I don't like to tip.
Oh, you don't? But what are you saying about it?
Everything becomes a robot.
Yeah, but tipping culture, I don't like it, but
Of course you don't like it.
Yeah, but I tip because I used to be a bartender.
I tip it because I have to.
Yeah, but
because it's America, you have to adapt to the custom.
Have you worked at a restaurant before?
Yeah.
But then when you're working there, you really love the tips.
You love the tips.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it, how do you say, I would rather the restaurant charge me more for the food and not having to tip.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because this is the thing. Everything is a surcharge in America. So and everywhere else, they tell you this costs $20, that's $20.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Here is 20, you get the tax on top.
No.
Because they add afterwards the tax, you add the tip, and you end up paying 35.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cheat. I'd rather the restaurant charge me more for one dish than giving tip.
Yeah.
And because and it was the tax included, so I know what I'm paying for everything.
That's what it was like
really
in China
too.
It's just you know exactly how much you're gonna pay.
Everything is hidden. Like hidden hotel booking fees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And hotels. All of a sudden there was like some kind of fee, like $43 more. It's like, why didn't tell me?
The resort fee.
Resort fee.
That's because they have a gym, like a running machine that they want to charge you for resort fee.
Yeah.
There is a thing called deregulated administration fees when you
deregulated administration fees.
Yes, when you have like
that sounds like they're canceling each other. But
like who's regulating these deregulated administration fees? Nobody, because they're deregulated. Like, what am I paying for? Once I went to a restaurant, and in LA, in the West Side, of course, and they made me pay for kitchen appreciation. I was like, I ate the whole thing. That's how I appreciate this shit, right? Like
kitchen. Why do they also have you pay for a toilet appreciation fee? Because you have
everything
diarrhea off of their food. You have to appreciate that.
They make you pay for health insurance, and I was like, what is this?
Wait a minute.
And I was like, are you covering me while I eat in your shitty restaurant because I might get diarrhea? No, no, it's for the employees' health insurance. And I'm like, yeah, am I your boss? Like, I didn't hire you. Why I gotta pay? Sorry, guys, but it's just too much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's another 5% for that thing, and then you tip and everything. You end up paying a lot of money to eat outside, and sometimes it's a need. It's not even like a luxury. You're outside, you need to eat. You go and eat somewhere.
They're always asking you for money.
They have. I heard that at Nobu in Malibu, they have like the view charge because you look at the sea. You have the sea, the view.
So creative. Jesus Christ.
So many ways to just take money from people.
I think all the business has become more and more like Spirit Airline. It's like bare minimum, no frill. If you want something more, they charge you for it.
And they charge more than you would pay in an
exactly like Spirit. They even charge you if you get your ticket at the ticket counter.
Oh yes, they charge for that.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. If you didn't get ticketed online, there is a charge for that.
And the seats are made of paper. Huh?
I know. Yeah. That's.
Do you travel in a Spirit Airlines?
I flew that. Yeah. Okay. They have. I have to say they have good hours.
So they have good flights.
Yeah, good flights. But then just like they charge everything, and sometimes. You remember when you hear the news about, airplane doors flying off? I'm like, pretty soon Spirit's going to charge you for having a door there.
Yeah, exactly.
We could have flown without a door.
For a seatbelt, for the seatbelt.
Our toilet has a great suction with the sound. You have to pay for that.
You gotta pay for that too, for the suction. You know? You gotta pay to flush the toilet. You wanna flush, how many times you gotta flush?
Pay for it. Yeah, man. It's just also another thing that kind of bothers me was grocery stores. They ask you for donations.
Donations.
Yeah.
So you want me to pay for your donation?
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna go to the St. Jude's Hospital and say, Ralph gives you this one. No, it's my money.
Yeah, exactly. Man. But then there was a certain amount of shaming too. I just remember one customer didn't donate, and the clerk actually just said, "Come on, I can't believe the guy. It's only $1. The person just doesn't want to donate." The next guy was like,
rude.
"Now I have to donate now."
You see, that's rude.
Yeah, that is rude. But then
it would be like, "What is the manager?" That's my white side. What is the manager?
Yeah.
I don't like to take shit from people, so I would just call on that guy. Like, what do you think am I? Like,
I think that's probably why you're a happy person. You just call out bullshit and you fight it.
I don't take bullshit. Yeah. It never happened to me. I never donate.
Oh, okay. Oh, I used to donate for a very long time. Until one day I was like, wait a minute. I finally clicked. I was like, okay, they got to be the good guy.
Yeah, they got to be the good guy. Exactly.
Yeah, just like charitable guy, but it's my money.
It's your money.
Yeah.
I donate to animal shelters. That's what I donate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like animals better than people.
So okay. Yeah, but... that's true. Yeah, but I
know you Chinese don't like dogs that much. Well, you like them too much.
Yeah, but
okay, I gotta ask this.
Yeah.
I have a Chinese friend, dear friend of mine, and he told me when he went to his hometown in China, his grandfather made a big party for all the grandchildren, and they cook dog.
Yeah, I think that I probably know where he came from. There are only maybe 2 or 3 places in China where people eat dogs for food, but other places, no.
But they eat dog.
Yeah, but no, people wouldn't, especially in major cities.
They don't eat dog.
No. It's just but that's the news that travels fast.
Okay. Yeah. Hard to believe. Okay.
Yeah. But they're delicious, though.
No. What does it taste like?
What?
What does it taste like?
Oh, I don't know. I don't eat dogs, but then,
my friend said that it tastes like horse meat, and I was like, "Have you eaten a horse?"
Horse? I ate scorpions before.
Right, they're scorpions. Ugh.
Yeah, but those like fried.
Okay.
It's just crunchy.
Everything
and
is good fried.
Yeah, I know. Because that's one thing I tried, but I can't eat any other bugs and stuff.
I had a friend once that stopped at the gas station.
What?
He's from. He's a Filipino.
Oh, okay.
And he bought insects in a bag, and he was eating them as chips.
Alive?
No, just dead. But you can eat insects. You know that they sell them at gas stations? Insects.
Which gas station did you go to?
Anywhere. We were on the road from shows, yes. And he bought a bag of insects.
Really? You guys all had it?
We do.
And they said it's a good source of protein.
Oh, yeah, I know it's, trust me, I know it's a good source of protein, but I've never seen it in any gas stations.
I mean, he was like shoving them up, like they were awesome, really good.
In America, oh, wow.
Yeah. In
How come
America.
I've never seen any of those? I've been driving for like 20 years. But
I never seen people
what state
so
is
basic.
this?
Huh?
What state?
It was California.
California?
I swear to God.
What kind of bugs do you eat, though?
Got crickets, scorpions.
Crickets. Crickets. He was eating crickets.
Oh, wow. And it's not fried. It's just how they cook it.
Yes, sometimes you can get them fried, and there's other ones that are like in candy.
Insect candy?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's gonna be a huge hit for next Halloween, man. That's like, come on, kids! There's scorpions in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like crickets? Yeah.
Oh wow! Well, I have to pay attention now because I never had it. Yeah. So instead of beef jerky, you just get crickets.
Crickets.
Oh, wow.
It was so gross to see him just putting them in his mouth like were potato chips.
Oh, okay. Well, I will watch out for that next time. By the way, it's great talking to you here, but unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta go.
Thank you so much for. You're going where?
I gotta go do my hair. My hair.
Oh, your hair? Oh, you're gonna do your hair? I thought you were gonna do your hair before the show.
That was the idea. It was too early.
Yeah, pretty early in the day, but But thank you so much for coming on the show, and please let us know where people can find you.
Yeah, people can find me at my home.
The address is
on Instagram, Luz Pazos Comedy. Luz Pazos Funny is my Instagram.
Yeah, Luz Pazos Funny, and thank you so much again, and I will see you in the trenches.
I will see you in the hard trenches of the comedy. Magic,
yeah, exactly.
Where we get tortured with delicious food.
Yeah, exactly.
And money. Yeah.
And money and free tape for the show.
Yeah, free tape.
Yes.
And nice people.
Yeah, nice people. Yeah. Yeah, I love the club.
Me too.
Yeah, Comedy Magic. Shout out.
Yeah, the best club ever.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. It was fun.